What's going on, you guys? So, it has come. War in the East 2 is releasing tomorrow, March 25th. So, yeah, the sequel to the masterpiece is upon us. And this has been on my mind since, I think, what day was that I originally got? Yesterday. I got the code yesterday. It's been on my mind all day, non-stop, waking up, saying, man, I gotta play War in the East 2, trying to find time. And I was able to kick in an hour. So I'm trying to get right into it and see what it's all about, man. Because now, mind you, I'm a noob, right? Last time I played War in the East was a while ago. So I'm gonna have to get used to the things. Now, I'm not going to judge it based upon like a normal games, things like regarding learning curve and stuff like that, because this game is the fully deluxe game. This is like the Grognard level of strategy games, and it's meant to have everything. So there is no way anybody's going to be able to just dive right into the game and start playing it. It's going to require some learning curve, and not just like 15 minutes. Otherwise, you'd probably just get slaughtered. But I really like the fact that, you can. Hold on, there we go. I'm gonna try to get this thing on. Get shareable link. There we go. Streaming War in the East 2. I'm doing this on Twitter. Alright. Just give me a few seconds, guys, and I'll be right into it. I just want to get people notified that I'm doing a stream. Alright. Sent out a tweet. Alright. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. Got my black coffee. Trying to stay motivated, hydrated. Let's go to full screen this. Yeah, ultimate concentration on just one screen. There is no multitasking when you're playing Gary Grigsby War in the East 2. Alright, so I believe this game has been in development for 10 years. A decade. So yeah. I am going to play... No, I'll let the people that are going to have the most difficulty be played by the computer. Big scenario. This one starts on June 22nd. Okay, Stalingrad. Okay, so I'm going to play this. Germany and its Axis allies embark on a blitzkrieg campaign to destroy the Soviet Union. Destroy the Red Army. Decisively seize Moscow, Leningrad, and Rostov. Yeah, well, that's it. Initially delay and disrupt. Axis... Excuse me. And conduct a strategic counteroffensive to destroy Axis armies and seize Berlin. I feel like this would be like impossible. You get an extra 10 turns, but you know. Alright, let's load it up. So like I said, I'm a noob. I'm going to make mistakes. I have not played a Gary Grisby game in quite a bit. Alright, so the WASD keys do something else. How about the arrow keys? No, they do it. But they got that little sound effect every time you do. Let's see if I can disable that. I like that you can zoom all the way out, zoom all the way in. That's nice. So you can kind of like focus here or just kind of get a general idea. Okay, or I could do it that way. Wow. I have no idea where do I start, you know? Alright, so there's a bulge here, right? Obviously, that's where we start in the game. I think I could take advantage of this bulge and kill out this army right here. So, who are you, my friends? 28th Infantry Division, 8th with the 8th Corps. And I like that when you click on it, these guys are all 8th Corps. So I know which units are which. What does this do? Oh, there's something new here. New events. On the 22nd of June, the invasion of the Soviet Union began. The opening up the Eastern Front, committing Germany to a two-front war. The Axis powers offensive invading along a 2,900-kilometer front that stretched from the Arctic Ocean in the north to the Black Sea in the south. So the greatest invasion force ever known to mankind. About 3.8 million men, supported by around 600,000 vehicles and 600,000 horses. That's a lot of horses. At the start of the invasion, 80% of the available Soviet military forces in the West have been deployed on the border that faced Axis territories as the first strategic echelon. Deployment of the remaining 20% was along the Divya and I'm not going to be able to pronounce that, as the second echelon, and was mounted to serve as a spearhead to the Soviet counteroffensive in case of German invasion. At the time of the invasion, the Red Army was in the process of reorganization and modernization's capabilities were greatly reduced from the purges of the 1930s, strongly affecting the quality of the officer corps. Moreover, the standing and morale, yeah, we all pretty much know this, will only end when one of them has been completely destroyed. Let's see. Alright. So there's a fort there, the fort there, fort 2. I'm assuming that fort means fortifications. Now, so before we do anything crazy, nice. Okay, so oh, what did I just do? Weather conditions, that's important. Alright. Wow, look at... See, the one thing I love about this game is there's so much depth. There's so much detail. Like that unit. I mean, it feels like you're running an entire front line. Okay, so all these guys are assigned to air support. Oh! So these are where all the factories are. Nice. Where's their factories? I don't think I have like intel on that. Yeah, logistics is something I want to keep an eye on, so I'm going to leave that on. Ah, okay. Probably want to keep that on too. Wow. Wow. You can order, check this out, you can have a flight, you can even decide the altitude, the day and night when they're going to be doing that, if they're going to be escorting. Wow. For them to hit air bases, railways. Wow, man, this is... Wow. Yeah, because right now I don't... You're going to be doing that because I'm going to have my hands full with stuff, okay? Am I already using it? All right. Let's get a good idea of this. This is, I'm assuming, rail yard, and this is the rail. Alright, so let's take a look at how we attack. Again, like I said, this is something brand new to me, so bear with me. I'm a new playing a Grognard game. This is that's like having a private take on the duties of a command sergeant major, right? Hey, private, you just gotta boot. Yeah, all right. Here are my duties. You know, have at it. Good luck. Alright. Now, right-clicking the unit, left-clicking. What options do I have with this UNOTS? Info screens, admin. Yeah, we saw that before. Reinforcements. Production screen. Oh, wow. Jeez, man. Fuel stores plus pool. Wow. Like I said, this is the ultimate war in the East. The ultimate game. You cannot go more in-depth than this game. This is like... You ever pick up those, see those books on the shelf when you go to Barnes & Noble when they were still around, and you had like this massive thick book. It took up almost an entire shelf, right? Of, let's say, you know, the war in the East, right? The definitive volume. Well, this is the definitive game when it comes to war in the East. Show losses screen. Nobody yet. Admin, let's see. Alright. And then this is execute air directive. shit. Wow. Wish I could slow down a little bit. Wow. We fired off so many sorties, 3,000 sorties. Looks like they're done. I think the flak is almost 300 planes now, 333. Ah, thank you. So a lot of it's recon. Whoa, whoa, wow. Whoa. 19 air directives. So, 6,400, we lost 363 key aircraft, 171. Enemy aircraft lost in combat, lost in air combat, 151, damaged 13. So, we did. So, the initial things were for recon, ground attack Hansburg. Ground support, we didn't go in yet. Wow, look at this. So I should actually have better an idea what's in the Soviet front line now. Roll that recon. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, hold down shift key for deliberate attack. So I'm assuming not a deliberate attack means probing. Deliberate means full on. Let's try that out. Because if I can break it here... Okay, I think I'm getting an idea how this system functions. Oh! Wow. Can I go back to that screen? Nice. Wow. So give me the infantry unit. They're retreating. They lost 1,800 men to my 131. I wish I could hold that screen on for a little bit longer. So you see where it says 13. I'm assuming that's taking 13 of something, right? I'm assuming like action points or something, right? Trying to see. Ooh. I keep forgetting. I lost 4. They lost 898. Nice. And this one is, what do we have German-wise there? They have artillery battalion and border guard detachment. It's going to be nothing. Let's go full on. Surrendered it and routed. Wow, look at his losses. They surrendered again. What do they got here? Artillery. Artillery. That's all you have in front of me? Seriously? This huge thing? You out of your mind? If I can hit this. Alright, that's a big rail depot. That's gonna cut them off. So that rail depot is going this way, right? Are you kidding me? They held? Are you kidding me? That division's still bloody holding. Alright, I'm gonna put in this unit. Okay, good. You're screwed. What unit is this? 27. I wonder what 0.3 out of 1.9 means. I'm thinking morale. It's nice music too. And I love they tell you that these are where the air forces are coming from. I just wish that I can keep those, like those screens that pop up, I wish I can keep them around for like a second, maybe me clicking them out. In fact, maybe there is an option in the map info move. Computer control, fog of war, movement, morale, logistics, admin. No, I don't think there is. But I wish that like I can click X on that, you know. This is the 27th. All right. Good. They retreated. I lost 51 men. Like, I wish that stays there until I hit the X. Keep going. Now the question is, can I have multiple hexes attack at the same time? If I hold down shift. Ah, look at that. Figure it out. If I hit you, put in 18,000 men. Wow, shattered and destroyed. Wowzers. Man, I love the detail on all this, guys. I'm telling you, it's so... Wow. Bullets, gas, assuming supplies, artillery, no tanks on this one. Just amazing. I literally ripped everything they had here. There was nothing left. Crap. So this is all 19th Army. Question becomes, where's the road to Minsk? I wonder if there's a way I can like bolster these look of the roads, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find that out. Wow, there's a Wikipedia on this. Look at this. This was the thing that I was going through earlier in my channel, and just look at all this. Look how much data there is here. I mean, you got to be very passionate to say, go in through every single 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 68, and like write off like 2-3 paragraph summary of that unit. It's amazing. I just think that's... Look at all that work that these guys have done. I'm still not done scrolling. That is... Wow. That by itself probably took a year. That is very impressive. I am very impressed with that. Shows that dedication, man. That's a lot of work. Can you imagine going to the guy in charge of that and be like, all right, I want you to make like a summary, okay, of every single unit on the Eastern Front, every division. The guy would probably be like, that's like hundreds, if not thousands, of divisions. Yeah, is that cool? I think so. Like. Ooh, not bad. Alright. So, I got some tanks here. Not right there. Here. 218 tanks. But the road goes up this way. There is a... I want to go to Minsk. And Minsk is where? Minsk is over there. So the roads to Minsk would be these roads, primarily. So we need to push on them. How good are you guys? You still good? Fight. Nice. Are you done? Figured. Wow. Wow. They're surrendering all over the place. Oh, jeez. Wow. And they routed. Unbelievable. Where are my tank boys? There goes their... Wow. Look what we did, man. I mean, just look at it. I mean, I'm not like an expert. I'm just kind of playing around here, so I don't have an actual strategy. I just want to kind of test it. Since, like I said earlier, I haven't played Grognard level games for quite a bit. War in the East, I haven't probably touched in... the last one I played was back in the early 2000s, I think. But look at this. I mean, it's... you know, the cool thing about it is, I'm assuming the learning curve is going to be long, but just knowing that I already got the basics down on how to move and attack kind of thing, theoretically I can actually probably learn as I go. Oh, this is cool. If you hover over a unit, it will tell you what's in that unit. I like that. That's cool. That is absolutely cool. This would be a good spot. Take that railhead. Surrendered. Nice. Capture the depot. I'm gonna try to head up here to take this. Maybe have that unit support my southern flank. I'm not too concerned with these guys, honestly. There's a lot here. I just have to... I don't want to destroy, like... I don't know. See, a game like this, I'll give you a heads up. Like, I'm going into it just so I can get an idea of how the play goes. How do I just... There we go. I want to leave it like this. No, the other way, my friend. I want to leave it like that. But if I go off, it goes into this mode, I guess. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, you know, in this game, you need a definite, what do you call it, strategy, even before you fire the first shot, right? I'm not doing that. Like I said, I'm just going into it, just kind of getting a feel of how the game runs, the capabilities, how the UI works, how these different systems integrate with one another. A real game, I would definitely be putting in a lot more time and effort, even before I even start the first turn, on where my units are, how to invade, where to avoid, kind of things like that. So just bear that in mind, you know, for people in the thing go like, hey dude, you're doing this wrong, man. I'm like, I know, I'm just playing around here now. This is what, cavalry unit? It's a motorized unit. If I do this, I can cut them off from the north on this rail. Let's actually screw them over here. Good. You can still make that road. Alright. So that should cut off any units heading north. That's cutting off any trucks and stuff. You need to surrender, dude. You know you gotta surrender. Tank division routed. Nice. Too many? Routed. How bad? 356. It's not bad at all. Wow. I'll tell you, this is so easy. So, like I said earlier, I was trying to figure out how multiple units can attack. You just kind of hold down shift, move your arrow to the unit that you want to help you with the attack. You could do regular attack or deliberate attack. They're not just gonna... No. Don't hold, stand by. Jeez, the amount of troops they are losing is just phenomenal. That's what happens when all the leadership goes away, right? Can I move them all in one shot? Nah. How about if I do that? Can I move you guys in one shot now? That guy just disappear. That's funny. Oh, they got a tank here. $17 T-26s. Question is, where are my tanks? Tanks are way up here. I'm gonna have this guy come around. See if I can. Do that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll have 2 tanks. This guy from this unit come down, do a connection, cut them off completely. Come on, guys. These are all infantry units. Let's try. So we got... Let's cut them off in the next one. I'm just going to hit end turn. I know some of you guys are going to be like, dude, you get so much stuff to do. I just want to see what's going to happen. Nice. Okay, cool. So my air transports are delivering freight. That's cool. I lost 5 though. It's the Soviets' turn now. Is everything's turned red? Man, I really I love Grognard games. There's so much depth in them. There's so much... You know, the great thing about it is, like, if you ever want to play, like, a really in-depth strategy game, right? Like, a really in-depth strategy game, board game, right? To get something similar, a really, like, grognard experience on, like, a board game. My buddy plays World in Flames, and that game, well, it's not as detailed as this. For you to understand the rules, I mean, I remember we had to go over the rules, and it took, like, 2-3 days before we can even start playing, because that's how much it is. Cool thing about this is, as you can see, I didn't check out the tutorial, not at all. You know, I just started playing, and I got a good feel of it. I think I'm doing pretty well, considering that I'm able to move units, I'm able to attack, I'm able to have multi-unit attack on a hex. So, you know. For not even touching the manual or anything, you can. This is a game that you can do work in progress or learn in progress kind of thing. Which, considering that this is the definitive, you know, game when it comes down to the Eastern fronts, says a lot, you know? And I know games like these take forever to finish. Good co-host of mine on the Single Mode Strategy podcast and Developer Dialogue podcast, Matt, he was mentioning that he still has a game going on, War in the Pacific. War in the Pacific, and I think there's a way to just not have to deal with this stuff. But yeah, he has a game. It's been going on for years at this point, like 2 years. And he was projecting at the rate they're going, it would take him like a decade or 2 decades, something like that. So, you know, whenever you get stuck, like let's say the world is falling apart, right? Whatever happens, think of it like a movie, Armageddon, right? You could only bring one game, right, with you. I guarantee you that one game is probably going to be a Gary Grisby game, you know, or at least they'll be in the running, because, you know, my favorite game would definitely be Birth of the Federation. But yeah, if I got a choice for like 2 or 3 games I can carry with me, you know, Gary Grisby's game would be one of them. Now the question becomes, which? War in the West, War in the East, War in the Pacific. I'm a big War in the Pacific kind of guy, so that's probably one of those games. And in terms of like War in the East, War in the West, honestly, I would love War in the West because you get the historic units like 101st, you know, 82nd. But let's be honest, the war really was fought and won in the East. You know, like if the Germans beat the Russians, I mean, the war would have been done. You know, like this was it. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh. Interesting. Wow. All right, so you got to execute the air directives first. So the question is, what air directives? Combat recon. We're not going to do that. What is this? Shift Y. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. You know what the interesting thing about the Eastern Front is, I think my buddy was telling me that I think he's saying that, is it 9 out of every 10 German soldiers that were casualties or killed were on the Eastern Front. So that 1 out of 10 is everything we did from Normandy, from Africa, like all that only accounts for 10%. And then when you ask yourself that, when Russians finally got to Berlin and it was the end of Germany, but they scraped the bottom of the barrel. They had nobody left. Like, whatever troops they had is what they had. That's it. There was going to be no more reinforcements and such. And I believe it because, I mean, what is this do? Come on. Let's do something here. Just want to see how this system works. Right click. Does that work? I see. Okay. Okay. Still says they're on recon. All right. Yeah, I gotta get used to the error. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to it, and I gotta figure out how that works. Okay, I think I got it. So I just did that. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to put more time and effort into how that works. So let's just execute the air directives. That's gonna take a little bit more to get used to. And this AP went up. Let's take a look at this. Day 4 out of 7. Ooh, it's not good. I lost 60 planes. It's from the flak, I think. So that's what happens. I didn't take out all the recons. They were still doing recon. But I'm getting an idea now how this works. Ah, here we go. Recon, recon, recon. Ah, okay. So I guess when I click recon, I can set entire. Ah, that's cool. I like that. So I can set up an entire area for my guys to recon. That's cool. All right. All right. So now I know the air side goes first. Fourth tank division against my 4th. Nice. I got it. Nice. Alright, take that road. Border guard detachment shattered. What do we got here? We got another Panzer. I know, like, normally you're supposed to use the Panzers to go forward, but... And the infantry is supposed to deal with this, but... Now, normally, if I was playing a real game, I think what I would be doing... Wow, Minsk is left open. Look at this. There's nobody at Minsk. And I have to be close to my HQ. That's cool. And it's pulling on the army headquarters. Nice. Okay, I like this. I like that, you know, that it... So when you click on the HQ, right, it kind of leads to this HQ, which is 9th Army Center Group. Nice. So I'll move you here. Since the 9th Army is going to be the ones going to take Minsk. Did it go to a different screen here? Alright, why can't I move this guy? Probably having a weird mode. I don't know, maybe I selected something. Let me see what time I got this in. I'm already at an hour. Probably gonna finish up soon, just this way I don't have the wifey alone with the kids for too long, right? Wonder why I can't engage there. That's weird. Yeah, I have it on some other mode. I must have clicked something. Okay, that's what it was. It was that ground support thing. Jeez, nothing. It's a complete cluster for them. And this is going to be another artillery battalion. I don't know why they would put all these artillery units out in the open. Just doesn't make any sense. This is that HQ unit. Nothing but surrender. I like it. Jeez, man. There's a... yeah. Surrendered. Wow. That's nuts, I think. Doesn't even exist. So, I mean, looking at the front, man, I'll tell you, I mean, it's literally nothing. I mean, all the Russians have been destroyed. And they got a few units here, but, I mean, look at it. It's just like open. I mean, looking at the losses, let's see stats for, like, losses here. Create a depot. Oh, you can create a depot. That's cool. You could build an airbase and a depot. Ooh, I like that. Alright, let me see the admin side. Show game options screen, quit. Show preferences. Info screen. Okay, so for an hour of fighting, Axis men, we lost 5,555 men. Jeez, I lost 84 guns. Men killed. We're at 3,600 men, and disabled is 1,900. The Soviets, on the other hand, has 139,000 casualties, 2,157 guns taken, and AFV, which I'm assuming are tanks, 943, and 29,000 men killed. Wow. 47 casualties. And 61,000 captured. That's insane. And you can, let's see if the last action, current turn, total. So these things do something. What does this do? Current turn, total. What is this? What are you telling me here? Oh, ground losses, I'm assuming. All right, so 21 is what I lost in my ground loss. Air losses. So I lost 511 planes. They lost 2,500, which is pretty good. Jeez, look at this. We destroyed an armor division. All these 33 fortified battalions. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Like, I like these in-depth stats. So victory points here. Total men. Shit, that's not good. Are you telling me that I kicked the shit out of them? But now they went from 3,500 men to 46. So they got 4.6 million men. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Amazing with all these stats. I really like it. You can spend hours just looking at the stats, man. Where's Minsk? Minsk. Is this Minsk? No. Yeah, Minsk is over here, so we would be a long ways away. We'd probably want to secure the right flank here. They're going to start bringing up soldiers here, so what I would probably want to do is cut this road that they're using, or this here. Pripyat. Why does that name sound familiar? Pripyat. Is that where the Chernobyl is? I wonder if you can have everybody move all at once. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? And there's no road either. Oh, so I can get all of them to move. Oh, no, you. I can get to Pripyat. Dude. So they're getting troops. I think what's happening is they're bringing soldiers over the mountains. But if you look at it, they have to hit Pripyat. They're going to be stuck. Wow, this is nuts. Alright, let's just end these guys. Surrender! Just surrender. Surrender and rout it. Wow, their 20th 8th Army HQ took out. Are you seriously gonna retreat? You know what? I'm not using... I think SEC means SS, and I'm not using no SS. I wish there was a way you could turn that off in the game. Surrender, surrender. Good. So, these guys are on their way. You guys probably should be supporting them, right? Now, I wonder if you can also reassign units. You know what I'm saying? What is this? It's a cavalry division, seriously? Just surrendering. It's not even like a even worthy fight at this point. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Nice. I love that they're all like shaded purple, so I know which unit is which. Definitely helps me out. So I know this entire force is one part of the 18th Army, which is, where are you, 18th Army? Okay, so those are multi-cores, part of the 18th Army here. And then there are other units here. Very good. All right. Makes it much more easier. I mean, compared to the last time I played this game, which was a long time ago, the graphics were very different. I think I played the first War in the East. I think that was the game that I spent my time on, and that one was old, very, very old. You didn't even have, I mean, you had very basic. I think you had like gray boxes, and then you had red boxes, and you have to look at it. Type in Google, type in War in the East 1, and from the 90s or 2000s, you'll see. But even then, I knew that game at that time was like the game. Hold on. This is a major road, right? Average roads. So we gotta go this way. What is this? What the heck did I do here? It says off-rail MP7. Combat delay 1. So they screwed around. Problem is, there's really no other way. I mean, I can come up this way to Rostov. But I don't want to have... I believe this unit can deal with it. I'd rather have these corps, these two separate corps, pushing this way. Surrender. Nice. Oh, I think these are the actual, yeah, SS black ones. Yeah, I don't like SS. I wish there was an option, I think I said earlier, to not use them in the units. So SEC is, I guess, security divisions. But I'm probably going to stop it here, guys. Because, I don't know, we're an hour in, actually a little over an hour, right? We're about an hour and 20 almost. So, let me give you guys my first impressions. Dang! This game, you know, I feel like after an hour of playing, I just scratched the surface. And there's so much more in this game. Like, so much more. So much more statistics, so much more that I can do with the Air Force. Order of battle changes. I mean, just amazing things. There's a factory navigation panel. Are you kidding me? That's cool. That is bloody cool. And these order of battle. Army group center. Panzer group. Assigned. Okay, you can refit them. Oh, cool. So if I click this, I could transfer the unit. Nice, okay. That's cool. And then I'm assuming once I put them in the reserves, then I can take them out of there and put them in another unit. That's cool. Wow. What is this? Oh, supply priority. Wow, I would love a game like this on my iPad. I wonder if there are different views. You know what I'm saying? Like, color the map a certain color. Okay, yeah. So this is all Soviet territory. I made plunge here, plunge here. This is some of their territory still. Finland's coming in on the war. Oh, and I can go all the way up to Finland. That's cool. So I could just actually focus on just the Finnish scenario. I'm actually going to save this just so I can play with this a little bit. But I want to check out the Finns. Alright, save it. Alright. So, I want to check something here. Ooh, this would be really cool. Oh wow, this would be cool. I would definitely play a game like this. So this is really amazing. So I can actually load this and play like the finale, the end of the Germany. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. And then, is there multiplayer? There is multiplayer. Interesting. Awesome. I would love to play something like this with my buddy Bob. But honestly, guys, oh, there's a PBM. That's cool. And there's an editor. Oh, snap, crackle. Load scenario. Or generic data. Load it. So by adding an editor, that adds so much replayability value. Wow. And then you can change whatever you want. Wow. That's cool. Alright. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. But like I said, this is something that you're gonna have to like spend time with. You know, this game I think retails for a little bit more than I think regular is like what, $70 I think. I'm sorry. Regular Slytherin games like $40 to $50. This I believe is $69. I believe. Let's actually go find out. That's actually going to be a Matrix Games. So, War in the East is $71, which is technically that's the normal price now for for games. I notice a lot of game manufacturers are doing $69.99 instead of the original $59. But the reason they're doing this pricing versus like their other pricing, which, you know, if you go to, I don't know, like War Plan here is $40. They're bigger, huge, monstrous games are a little bit more in cost. You know, traditionally, you know, regular titles, I would say, for Matrix games are generally around 40, like the full-on. See, like that one, Shadow Empire is 40, but War in the East 2 is $71.99. It's on sale. Is my internet acting up? Hopefully not. Okay. Oh, I can't wait for that game to come out. So it's normally $79.99. It's on sale for $71.99 because the game is releasing tomorrow. And yeah, I would highly recommend it, guys. If you have any interest in the Eastern Front, this game is what you need. You know, this is the game that, you know, if you want the ultimate Eastern Front strategy gaming experience, this is it. You know, where you can command everything. You have your hand in every pot. So nothing's taken away from you. You can actually do everything in this game, basically. So that's one thing that I really love about. I couldn't wait for War in the East 2. You know, but, you know, going into it, if you think you're going to play the game and finish it in a month, no, you're sorry, mistaken. You probably can if you just devote every single waking hour to the game, probably. But, you know, this game, you need to spend time on how to move units, and weather's a factor, and supply is a factor, and recon's a factor. A lot of things you got to plan in this game, so it's very exciting. I love the way the developer kind of did certain things where they color coded the units, so like the cores are color coded, so I know which unit belongs with each unit. So that's really cool. To be honest, the learning curve, I'm still learning every part of the game, so I'm not done learning. But the initial things of like moving, attacking, I was able to pick up pretty quickly and actually start playing the game. The aerial side, I have to kind of figure it out more. Probably going to have to get my hands on that manual, read a little bit more on how that functions and how that correlates with the tactical side of the units. Let's see, what else? The fuel system and transport supply system, I have to look into that. I know that's a heavy system right there, so I want to actually kind of dive more into that, because, that system is, very important, in an offensive campaign. If you can't get fuel to the tanks, you're going to have problems, And obviously, you're starting the battle, right? And most of my tank divisions were at like 100% fuel. But what happens when you get down to 20% or 10%? How effective will they be? It's going to affect your, offensive or defensive operations. So there's a lot of things to consider in this game, which is really, really motivating. And man, I wish this was an iPad. I can actually, or the phone, because I could actually watch the kids and actually do some moves. So, that would be cool. But yeah. Can't believe it. But yeah, this game is, let me just double check, is, my son just got up. I'm going to have to head out. Yeah, it's coming out on Matrix Games on Thursday, March 25th. So tomorrow. My recommendation, guys, $71. $72 is a great price. There's certain games that I have to think about to buy, right? Like I have to think like, is it worth it? Am I really going to put that much time into the game? There's certain games that I bought that are $40-$50, and I'm like, man, this game is not worth it. This game for $71.99 or the $80 is definitely worth it. This will give you years and years of replayability. I want to see if my buddy Bob can get into this. Ooh, this would be like an epic game session that would probably take years to play. So, can't wait. And the other awesome thing that I love, it comes with Matrix Games Ultimate PBEM system. I love this system, right? This system allows you not having to email the game yourself. They handle it, right? So I can finish my turn, and on Bob's side, it's like, hey, Bob, you got a turn ready. He goes, does his turn, and sends it over to me. It does everything. I don't even have to load the game. So I love that system. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I did. I can't wait to just get back in the game and learn more about it. And there's so many great games coming out. There's so many great games. For me, the next great game is going to be Warplan Pacific. I'm in the mood for a Pacific game. And, just give you guys a heads up, there is a Gary Grisby's War in the Pacific. Again, this is the same thing like I mentioned earlier. This is a full-on Pacific game. You need to devote time into this. This is the one that my buddy is playing, Historical Gamer, and I think this is the one that's going to take him like 10, 20 years. He did the math to finish out. But, yeah, games like these are the true essence. If you want to play the Pacific War in the most grandest scale where you can command everything and anything, this is it. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this.